So hi, it's Josh with Content Marketing Media, and just wanted to walk you through our newest innovation. So here we are going to basically get replies, and we're going to reply with a video using AI. And so I feel like this is a pretty big evolution just since we released our reply automation workflow yesterday. And so let me walk you through it real quick. So we have a webhook where we're pulling in our replies. It's been a pretty good day. As you can see, we've gotten 11 positive replies. And this is updated live via the webhook from Instantly. And then just to kind of give you some of the raw data here. So you can see the reply text here. Connect with you ASAP. We'd love to hear more. Dear Josh, let's connect, et cetera, et cetera. So all good replies. Ironically, we even got one in Spanish, and it's pretty phenomenal how we were even able to translate that. So as we scroll through here, we do a lookup to our previous clay table where we have our lead data. Just to give you an example, where we pull in some of our Cohere output, which is our background research on the company. And then the first thing that happens is a workflow is we do sentiment analysis. So these are all positive, and so that's why they qualify for the rest of the workflow. And then we've trained this reply logic and this reply model with our responses. And so this is all customizable. As you can see, we've injected a little bit about what we do into the reply, and we've given it a foundation so it knows at least how to start the reply. The power of using AI is that you can then adapt the actual reply based off what they said, right? So I'll give you some examples here. This one, as I mentioned, is in Spanish. If we scroll over here, we can see that the reply itself addresses the fact that, we kind of introduce that they're out of the office. It addresses the fact of their approach. And it even mentions that I wanted to share my calendar link for when you return. Enjoy your break, right? So pretty amazing how using GPT for we actually translated the reply and then got specific. I think another example here is if you look at this one right here, they asked for a specific time and we agreed to it. So we'll want to build in some logic because maybe we're not actually available on that particular time, but it's pretty phenomenal that we acknowledge that they asked for a specific time to meet and we agreed, right? So if you come over to the actual reply itself, you can see it says, we've been busy, et cetera, et cetera. Can we meet on April 3rd at 3 p.m. IST time? So this is, you want to build in some controls there, but pretty phenomenal logic here. And it's just across the board. You notice that all these replies are different, right? And they're specific to what the lead said. And that was really the goal here is to start to build out a reply engine that is customized to what they say, addresses their questions, and we do that through this response template here. So that feeds the logic, and then we get the reply. What we've added now is just the ability to then turn that into a video and create a video reply. And so we are using a tool called Tavus. Tavus. It's built in directly to Clay as an enrichment. And so as you can see, we've got our API key connected. You can choose a replica. So I'm using some of their different replicas that we've got there that are already loaded. You can create your own replica, and that'll be next in our journey where we just create a replica of me or somebody on my team. And that's how we reply. But the quality is pretty phenomenal. I'd encourage you to check out Tavus's website if you haven't. But we're prompting it with a script, and that's what's really cool is we're creating a script dynamically based off the lead's name and then this reply logic, right? So this is a logic that I showed you just a second ago that's coming into the words that the video is saying. With Tavus, you need a callback URL, so that's just an essential webhook in a different clay table. And in a minute, I'll show you how we bring that back into the workflow. And then you can even set a background image. So we pulled over their website. We have that as the background image, and I'll show you that just in just a second. So if you have these turned on, they will create automatically by the workflow firing. And then this is the output. We've got the clay table, the callback table, and then we do a lookup to that table so we can bring in more information. So specifically the stream URL. And then we can add these directly to our Instantly campaign automatically, right? So I could turn this on to run, and I can even do that while we're on the call. and it's going to feed them into the instant lead campaign, right? So from there, what you need in your campaign is really the ability to have your campaign set up so that it sends automatically. So we have our campaign loaded. You can see these leads are loaded. We've mapped our data. So we're pulling over their information, the message that we're going to send them, the URL to the video, the subject line, and we end up with, as long as we set up our templates here, which looks, kind of boring. I'll move myself out of the way so you can see that. If we hit preview, what we get is the ability to share the reply that we wrote in the video. So I'm still working on incorporating the video itself as an embed file versus a URL, but I could turn this campaign on and even just send the URL today, and we would be replying with the video. So pretty phenomenal capability. I want to show you the quality of the videos, right? Because that really matters. So here's one. I'll pull them up, and you can see we've dropped in the website of the company, and I don't think we can hear, but this is 30 seconds of exactly what was in the prompt, right? So if we go to the next one, same thing, right? We're getting the exact video from the prompt, different background, and we can customize all that, right? So that's what's really cool is we can take this and say, in this particular case, we want to look at this backdrop, which is this particular company, right? So everything is customizable. The video title is customizable. And so just to kind of wrap this up, at the end of the day, what we've done now is we've brought in our replies live as they happen. You can see the timestamps there. We have identified the company from our previous lead table, but you could pull that data in. Obviously, we have their information, their email. We do a lookup row to our previous clay table, which has all of our lead data. These are the ones we wanted to pull over, so we can definitely have a background for the website. We're doing sentiment analysis to determine we only want to reply to the positive leads. Keep in mind, you could change this workflow to reply to different types of leads. And then we craft a template for responses, which then allows the AI to get customized. And you could just send the text as replies, but we're choosing now to send a video. And with those videos, obviously you're going to get a lot more engagement. And we're going to continue to build this out to get customization in this. But I think it's a pretty significant advancement. I don't know that there is a tool on the market today that allows you to reply with AI and also send a video. And even the ones I've seen that where you can reply with AI, I don't know that they're this good yet, right? I haven't seen them really identify and customize the replies specifically to what the person replying is saying. So I feel like this is a pretty big evolution. More importantly, I think you could connect this to LinkedIn and other sources as well to do the same. And I think the key component here is real-time replies. I mean, granted, it does take a minute or two to create the video, but this flow could be turned on, and we could be replying within a few minutes of actually getting the reply from somebody. And more importantly, we could be sending them video replies within a few minutes of them actually replying to us. And I believe that will make a significant difference in getting people on calls, likely even lead to closes. And as this technology gets better, right, I think the sky's the limit. So hope this helps and demonstrates just the value of what you can do. I'll share the workflow and you can build from there. Thank you.